Is it time to change the oil on your Honda Talon? Today I'm going to show you how to do that. My name's Kristen, and this is Maintenance Matters. You're going to start by running your machine for a few minutes to get the oil warmed up. This machine has two drain plugs, one for the engine oil, one for the oil pan. Go ahead and remove the one for the engine oil. It's going to be a 12mm socket. When you pull your drain plug out, there's going to be a sealing washer on it. Make sure that comes off with it. For the oil pan drain bolt, you're going to use a 17mm wrench. The oil pan bolt's also going to have a sealing washer. Make sure that comes off with it as well. Now you'll let the oil finish draining and replace the drain bolts. Next, we're going to go ahead and replace our oil filters. You'll start by removing the cap for the engine oil and your DCT oil. You'll want to be sure to have a rag under both caps to catch any oil that might drain out. When you pull your cap off, there's going to be an O-ring. We'll be sure that comes off and that's in good shape. If it's not, or if it's missing, get a new one from your dealership. Pull the spring off. Set that aside. Remove your old filter. Drop that into your oil pan. Pull that cap. This one's also going to have a seal around it. Make sure it's in good shape. Pull the spring. Pull out the DCT filter. Drop that in the oil pan, let it finish draining. You want to wipe out any old oil that's sitting inside of the filter, as well as any old oil that's sitting inside the filter cover. When reinstalling new filters, take some fresh oil, rub along the seal so it can get a proper seat. Seat that back in. Do the same with the DCT filter. When reinstalling, be sure you put your spring back in. Reinstall your spring back into the cover. Now reinstall your cover bolts and torque to factory spec. Now to fill your oil, you're going to have to remove this access panel to get to your fill plug. So you'll remove the fill plug. It's going to take 6.1 quarts of oil to fill your machine. Once done filling the oil, replace the plug. Now you'll want to run your machine for 4 or 5 minutes to get the oil up to running temperature, and then check your oil levels, make sure you're good to go. Now that we've ran our machine for a couple minutes, go ahead and check the levels, pull a dipstick out. Wipe it down. Looks like ours is good to go. You want your oil level to be between these two lines. When checking your oil, you'll want to make sure your machine's on a flat, level surface so that you can get an accurate reading. Reinstall the dipstick, reinstall your rear access panel, you're good to go. And that's how easy it is to change your oil in your Honda Talon. Happy riding!